I want you to take a moment and stop what you're doing and really start to think about where you're leading your audience. So oftentimes as entrepreneurs, we get really excited. We love what we're doing and we put things out there in the world. We put content out there in the world that we want our audience to dive into. And sometimes that content is great. And sometimes that content might lead our audience on a crazy path with no clear direction. So it's up to us to really start and begin with that end in mind and think about where we're leading our audience. What path do we want to take them down? And then to be super intentional with the things that we're putting out there to lead them down that path. This is one of the reasons why when it comes to content creation, Paul and I love the process of batching because it allows you to sit down, get really intentional, write everything down as far as where you're leading people and what offers you want to share with your audience. And then the content you put out there to lead people towards that path can be super intentional. And yes, there definitely is a time and a place to be spontaneous and put things out there that are fun and quirky and maybe not have anything to do with our offers, just for people to get to know us a little bit better. But in general, it's really important for us to be intentional because when you lead your audience down a clear path, they're going to feel more confident with what you're doing. They're going to understand what the end all goal is, and you're going to feel great too. You're going to feel more intentional about things. You're not going to be having haphazard content going out all over the place. You're going to feel really good about what you put out there into the world too. So sit down, think about where you're leading your audience to, be intentional with that, and then batch it out. Write it all down and figure out that plan. But it all starts first with thinking ahead of time. Where do you want to lead your audience? What's the path you want to take them on, and being intentional with that. So go ahead and get started with that. Be intentional. I promise you it's going to save you a lot of time, a lot of frustrations, and it's going to be a better experience for your audience.